controlled our bodies. They murdered our people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you know. What happened in the Trail of Tears? Come on, man. What happened to the Mayans when they took all their gold? Do your research. Do your own research. You want to forget about it, but look, hey, man, you forget about it by yourself, and you're going to be burned up in Babylon. But I'm going to remember those things that happened to my people, right? So, yeah, we wept when they destroyed us the way that they did, okay? Coveted fields and took all of our land. Come on now. Water is sold unto us. They controlled our bodies. They controlled our bodies, man. They breeded us like damn animals, man. I'm not going to forget about that. You know? I'm not going to forget about those things that happened to our people. So it says, we hanged our harps up on the willows in the midst thereof. And there's willow trees, right? The willow trees are like a grassy moss that hangs down. And that's in the swamp areas where a lot of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans were slaves at, man. We were slaves in this wicked nation, and there were willow trees around, right? So as scriptures say what? We hanged our harps up on the willows in the midst thereof. Therefore, they that carried us away captive. Who carried us away captive as a people? The so-called white man carried us away captive, man. Right? When he came here, he took the so-called Mayans and Aztec. He took you to Spain. But you don't want to acknowledge that. He took you to the east, man. He took you to the other nations, man. But you don't want to acknowledge those things, man. When a so-called white man came here, he took you to the other nations to be a slave, to be sold as handmaids, to be servant to these other nations, man. That's what they did to you, right? It says, for they that carried us away captive required of us a song. That's right. They required us to be a part of them. That's why they said, kill the Indian, keep the man. We forget about this stuff because we love the white man. We love our enemies. That's why we forget about these things. So it says what? For they that carried us away captive required of us a song. And they that wasted us. What does that mean, wasted us? I mean, they murdered you in the most vile ways, man. The so-called white man, when he came here, he didn't come here with righteousness. He didn't come here with, hey, man, y'all got to do the right thing. No, he came here with the sword. His language was to kill you, man. He cut the babies out of, the so-called white man cut the babies out the stomachs of pregnant women, right? And let the baby fall to the floor. Then they step on the head. This is what they did, man. Vile, wicked people, right? And the Most High is against these people. The Most High is against our enemies, man. The Bible is saying such, man. So we got to wake up and have understanding and stop sitting up here loving our oppression, loving our oppressors, right? We got to get an understanding. Our women are at ease, thinking that we're going to be okay. What happens when martial law comes in here? The same things. The same things that they did to us in the past it's going to repeat itself. Right? So it says what? For they that carried us away captive required of us a song, and they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, sing us one of those songs of Zion. And that's what we do out here. We the ones who got all the damn stupid music, right? We the most singing and happiest people in this damn earth, man. We're the ones that's supposed to be in mourning right now. We're the ones that's destroyed. So we're supposed to be mourning and crying out to the Most High, like our forefathers did in Egypt. They cried out to the Most High when we were in great oppression by the Egyptians, man. And what? He sent Moses, right? He sent Moses to do what? To deliver us, man. So how Moses going to be dwelling among a dark-skinned people if he ain't himself dark-skinned, right? Why was Moses called an Egyptian by the Hebrew women that were in the forest? Because Moses was a so-called black man, man. So we got to have an understanding. The Bible got all the answers. It's just that we don't want to listen. So it says what? And they that wasted us carried us, required of us mirth, saying, sing us one of those songs of Zion. It says, how shall we sing a song? Sing the Lord's song in a strange land. And this is a strange land, man. Full of wickedness and folly, man. So we have to wake up. We have to have an understanding. So this is where your happiness comes from. Let's look at Psalms chapter 137 and verse 7. It says, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundations thereof. And I don't give a damn if you believe that you are Israelite or not, you so-called Aztec, Native American peoples. The Bible proves that you are. And your lifestyle, the way you live just like what the Bible said you would live like a damn stiff-necked, hard heart individual that refused to hear the words of the Most High, and yet you're being oppressed and destroyed on a daily basis. Okay? But they destroyed your hometown. They destroyed our nation, man. All of us, man. All blacks, Hispanics, they destroyed our nation. This is what the wicked did. Edom is a so-called white man. Scriptures say that his skin was red upon him. No other nation has red skin besides the so-called white man. Okay? And that's another lie. That's another deception, man. They call themselves white. They're not white, man. They goddamn red. And that's why the Most High is against these people. The Most High is revealing the so-called white man day in and day out. Revealing that man of perdition on a daily basis, man. You know? Our people out here, now you got brothers out here with the scriptures, doing righteousness. When brothers on the block got Hennessy out and all this, everybody want to come near, see what he doing. But then when he got the Bible out, got in his right mind, nobody want to deal with. Nobody, man, I ain't trying to hear all that, this, that. Listen, man, we got to wake up in these last days. If we don't, Most High going to destroy our people just like that. We ain't talking to people that don't want to hear the word, man. They're going to be searching for the Lord in the last days, and they ain't going to find him. Okay? They ain't going to find him. Just like that. So it says what? It said, race it, even to the foundation thereof, right? So, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou have served us. That's right. So what goes around comes around. That is, hey, listen, you kill with the sword, you're going to die by the sword, man. That's what's going to happen to our enemies, man. We got to wake up in these last days. Stop being so damn simple, man. Our people love simplicity, man. Scriptures say learn to do righteousness. Stop learning all these lies. Learn to do righteousness. Learn to do what's right. Seek that is good, man. Okay? Ask for the old paths, man. Where our people had understanding, where our people had laws and statutes governing them. We ain't got to worry about a man trying to lay with your woman and this, that, and the third. You ain't got to worry about stealing from each other because you're going to have righteousness, right? But you're going to be willing in the day of the Lord's power, right? You're going to be calling up on the Lord and you ain't going to be able to find him. You're going to be crying, weeping bitterly for the Most High, and you ain't going to be able to find him. This, what I'm seeing on a daily basis, man with man, woman with woman, and all this other wickedness and folly out here, this is laying the ground to make us understand why the Most High said it's going to be weeping and gnashing of teeth, right? Brothers out here caught up in their own mind, hey, I'm going to do this and so. I'm going to do this, that, and the third, right? I'm going to do this, that, and the third. But at the same time, hey, you doing this and the scripture tell you to watch. Scripture tell you to watch. What's happening to this kingdom? It's coming down. This kingdom that gives you the ability to be jacked up out here, man, in the worst way. Homosexuality and all this other stuff, all this other madness. These things, they gotta go, man. He's gonna destroy all these covenants that you have built with lies and leasing. It says, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast reserved us. And that's right. That's gonna be your only reward. That's gonna be the only reward that's coming to Esau, man. Ain't gonna be no gatherings anymore. No crafty counsel. Ain't gonna be none of that can save you. You're gonna have to lay down just like that. Esau, you ain't got no way out. The so-called white man ain't got no way out of destruction that's coming to him, right? It's gonna be without mixture. It ain't gonna be a little bit where you can come over here, you're gonna be okay, you gonna have solitude here and out here, just stay away from there. No, you're gonna just be destroyed all the way around, full circle. So it says, happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones. Because that's exactly what the white man did to us. That's exactly what they did to us. They took the Native Americans' children and banged them up against stones, man. That's what they did. You didn't even have time to be a so-called thug. You didn't even have time to do none of that when the white man came over here murdering you. You didn't have time to be smoking weed and sagging your pants. You didn't have time to be doing none of that. The white man just came over here, killed your kids, right? Raped your women, right? You didn't even have time to be dealing with all the lies that they tell about our people, right? Some of them are lies and a lot of it is true. But we wouldn't even have time to be dealing with the so-called culture that they give blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans. The reason that they tell us that they kill us and put us in prison. We didn't even have time to do those things when they came over here smashing our kids against the stones. So the so-called white man is a damn devil, man. He's a liar too. You know, we the ones with the testimony, man. We're the ones with the testimony. So it says what? In the last days, the Most High is about to destroy this place. It says in Isaiah chapter 2, verse 2, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. That's right. So we're going to be the ones, we're the ones that were in a servile position. Guess what? Those who keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and that are his people, they're going to be lifted up, exalted, man. That mountain is talking about a nation that's going to be established. And the Most High God is going to establish us as a nation, man. He don't give a damn about the so-called white man. They have their portion here. This is the so-called white man's portion, okay? This wicked kingdom that's coming down. This is his portion. So at the end of the day, we're the ones that's going to be delivered from the hands of our enemies, from the hands of our oppressors, okay? Because we don't have a portion here. They try their best to make sure we don't have no way to compete so far as economy. Our money don't bounce. We have zero economy. We get killed and murdered in the streets. They take our sons and our fathers, put them in prison, right? They make crafty laws that only affect our people, right? And they walking around here like in pride, man. That's why the so-called white man is a damn devil, man. Just like that. And it says what? It says that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up in the mountain of the Lord to the house of the power of Jacob. And that's gonna be after we break them with a rod of iron, man. That's after it ain't gonna do that just willingly, man. We're gonna have to show them, man. Okay, we have to show them. We gotta show them through power, man. That they're not gonna stand a chance. And the Most High gonna show it to them because they ain't gonna be blessed at all, man. It ain't gonna be no rain coming to them, man. Meaning blessings. They're gonna have no covering, man, unless they bow down to the righteous, man. So it says what? To the seed of the righteous. It says what? And he will teach unto us. He will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. That's right. All the law keeping. Guess what? They're gonna have to do the same. They ain't gonna be eating no pork. They ain't gonna be eating no abominable foods. They ain't gonna be building no. They ain't gonna be able to do nothing without us giving them the green light on it, man. Okay, and that's all gonna be coming from the throne. Yahweh Shai is gonna be sending down all those particulars. He's gonna be sending down all giving the okay on things like that, man. And the government that's set up, the 144,000 men, right? And every nation, even the lowest of us, the feeble of us, are gonna be like King David, right? In those days. So look, the Most High, he already put his word on it, man. You best believe it's gonna happen. So-called white man ain't a man that should. The Most High God ain't no man like the so-called white man. All his words you can hey man, you can take it to the bank, man. So it says what? And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall be beat. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. They ain't gonna have no fight left in them, man. They're gonna have no fight left in them. You know? They ain't gonna have no fight left in them to even try to raise up against us. It says, nation shall not lift a sword against nation. They ain't gonna fight each other. There ain't gonna be no conquering of lands anymore. You gonna stay and be where you be, and that's it, you know? And it says what? Neither shall they learn war anymore, O house of Jacob. That's, who is that? So-called black man. So-called Native American man, all right? With Israelite ancestry, man. Okay? And the only way you know you Israel is by doing it's in the spirit, man. If you can hear this word and understand it, realize that these curses are upon you on a daily basis, then guess what? You are of that people, man. But our people are so damn wicked, man. They one with the world, man. It says what? O house of Jacob, come and let us walk in the light of the Lord. It says, therefore thou hast forsaken thy people, the house of Jacob, because they be replenished from the east. That's right. And that's what we looking for. We looking for the stimulus checks out here. We looking for some type of way. Well, damn, how can I let me see how I can join with the so-called white man in this business deal. Let me see. Let me get this degree going. Dang, let me go. Listen, man. You're supposed to be turning to the Most High God. You're supposed to be getting understanding from the Most High. Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua in these last days. That's it. That's it. Okay? I'm not saying that you ain't supposed to work. You got to work for your family, this, that, and the other. You got to take care of yourself. But at the same time, man, your strength should be in the Most High. You should be seeking to keep the law, statutes, and commands. You should be seeking, hey, I don't want to be working on the Sabbath day. You should be looking to do your high holy days, man. The things that you'll learn once you come into this truth, man. So you trying to be replenished from the wicked, man. You looking for help from the enemy, man. The same people that destroyed you, same people that destroyed your people, right? That's why blacks, Hispanics, Native American, they don't have no portion, man. They've been raped, robbed, and stolen and destroyed, man. All right? And now what? Like I say, Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma, the Carolinas, Florida, all those things was taken from us as a people. Now you sitting up here trying to build up the same stuff that we lost. You're repeating the same wickedness, man. Our people need to stop being out here doing wickedness and folly, man. Our brothers